What if I told you that the guy driving the brand new luxury SUV is drowning in debt, and the quiet guy driving a 10-year-old sedan is quietly becoming a millionaire? Meet Ryan and Ethan. Ryan has the dream life everyone envies: a luxury apartment, designer clothes, expensive watches, and social media filled with vacations and fancy restaurants. From the outside, it looks like he's made it. Ethan is different. He wears simple clothes, drives an older car, rarely posts online, and lives in a modest home. Most people assume he's just getting by, but appearances can be incredibly deceptive. Because while Ryan is struggling to keep up with his monthly bills, Ethan is quietly building a financial future that most people only dream about. So here's the question: who do you think is actually wealthy? Today, we're going to uncover the difference between looking rich and being truly wealthy. And once you understand it, you'll never look at money the same way again. What if I told you that some of the people who look rich are actually broke, and some of the people who look completely ordinary are quietly building real wealth every single day? You see someone driving a luxury car, wearing expensive clothes, and posting exotic vacations online, and you immediately think, wow, they've really made it. But here's the uncomfortable truth: looking rich and being wealthy are not the same thing. In many cases, they're complete opposites. Because while one group is building a lifestyle, the other is building freedom. And the scary part is this: most people don't even realize which path they're on. In this video, you'll discover the real difference between fake rich and real wealth, why so many people get trapped chasing the appearance of success, and how truly wealthy people think differently. Because once you understand this, you'll never look at money the same way again. Let's make this simple. Meet Ryan. Ryan earns a great salary every month, but the moment his paycheck hits his bank account, the spending begins. A new iPhone, designer sneakers, a luxury SUV, weekend getaways, a larger apartment. Everything about his life looks successful. Friends admire him. Strangers assume he's wealthy. But behind the scenes, Ryan feels constant pressure. His bills are overwhelming, his savings are almost non-existent, and one unexpected emergency could throw his entire life into chaos. This is what we call fake rich. Now, meet Ethan. Ethan doesn't look particularly wealthy. He drives an older car, he doesn't wear designer brands, he rarely shows off on social media. But something much more important is happening. Every month, Ethan invests, he buys assets, he saves consistently, he builds additional income streams. He's not trying to look rich, he's working toward financial freedom. This is real wealth. And here's the biggest difference between Ryan and Ethan: it's not their income, it's their behavior. Let's break it down. The fake rich mindset. People who are fake rich focus on one thing: looking successful. So they spend money on things that lose value: designer clothes, luxury cars financed with loans, apartments they can barely afford. Constant lifestyle upgrades. The problem? They're not building anything that grows. Their money follows one simple path: money into money, out to nothing. Many even rely on credit cards and debt just to maintain the image. They appear successful, but financially, they're standing still. The real wealth mindset. People who build real wealth ask a completely different question: how can my money make more money? Instead of spending first, they prioritize investing, buying assets, creating multiple income streams, purchasing things that appreciate over time. Their money follows a different path: money in, invest, grow, more money. They're not focused on impressing other people. They're focused on creating systems that eventually make work optional. That's the real difference. Fake rich spends for status. Real wealth invests for freedom. Let's make this even clearer. Ryan earns $5,000 every month. Every raise leads to a bigger lifestyle: a nicer apartment, a newer car, more expensive clothes. By the end of every month, his account is nearly empty. Now look at Ethan. He earns only $2,000 a month, but he lives below his means. Every month, he invests $500. He stays patient. He stays consistent. 5, 10, 15 years later, Ryan is still working hard just to maintain his lifestyle. Ethan now owns investments, income-producing assets, and streams of passive income. Here's the shocking part: Ethan may eventually become far wealthier than Ryan, even though he earned much less, because wealth isn't determined by how much you earn. It's determined by how much you keep and how wisely you grow it. So what's the real lesson? It's simple. Fake rich is a lifestyle. Real wealth is a system. One is driven by emotion. The other is driven by strategy. Fake rich asks, how can I look successful? Real wealth asks, how can I become financially free? And here's something many people never realize. Most people don't stay broke because they don't earn enough. They stay broke because they copy the wrong lifestyle. They confuse appearances with wealth, but real wealth has very little to do with appearances. It has everything to do with financial structure. So the next time you see someone who looks rich, remember this. You're only seeing the outside. You can't see their debt. You can't see their monthly payments. You can't see the financial pressure they're carrying. And the next time you feel tempted to impress people with things you can't truly afford, pause and ask yourself, am I building a life or am I just building an image? Because at the end of the day, fake rich gets attention. Real wealth gets freedom. And once you truly understand that difference, you'll stop judging people by what they own and start measuring success by the freedom they create.